broadcast. Can the people hear Gale?
I'm sure they can. Hopefully.
Alright, Antis is ready. Arcane is ready. Start the game. Alright, so we're going to do this game with Skype. And then, I mean, what is up with the technical difficulties today? It's terrible.
I know, man. I know.
I had to restart the stream because drop frames. Your internet won't even support a stream right now.
I mean, it will, but it hiccups way too much.
Gotta love it. Story of my life.
Oh. Okay, so redirecting the attention here
to what's important.
important. Spawning down here in the bottom right-hand corner, we have our red Zerg player, Antis, making his Psionic Aftermath debut.
And spawning in the top left-hand corner, representing Stte, looking for his second point. Let me fix that. Control-0. I had the score wrong. It's our blue Protoss player. It's Arcane. Alright, so...
Alright, so I guess we get to see, hopefully, a little bit of something spicy. Or we may actually just get a straight-up macro game.
I've never seen Antis play before, but it does look like he's going to go hatch gas pool. Yep, there he is.
That's his bread and butter. It seems to be what he likes. He's not really a very cheesy player.
I gotcha. Everybody cheeses every now and again. It looks like it's going to be a gate expand out of Arcane, which is pretty normal.
Pretty normal.
Standard is what standard does, so let's just listen to elevator music for the next 5 minutes.
Antis used to be on my team. He's a great macro player. What team? Just curious.
It's probably from way back in the day. He used to play on a couple of actually really good teams. Back in the day, Gateway's finishing, Nexus drop, and Spawning Pool is on the way. So no cannon rush.
No cannon rush. 2 out of 3 on gas. We'll see if he pulls out of that or not.
2 out of 3 is a little bit different. I would rather... Oh, he's getting that hatch pretty early, too. So, yeah, he's definitely macroing up. He's not looking to get aggressive anytime soon. But he's going to have a booming economy. A super booming economy.
Let's see. Let's see if he decides to actually get the Ling speed.
I'm pretty sure he will.
Going for a build like this, he might not do it. He might try to go straight to roaches. We'll see.
Yeah, he very well may.
Like I said, this is a big preemptive. You know, it's a bit preemptive, so we'll wait and see.
Yeah, I mean, he's set up for a macro game, and he actually didn't get speed as soon as he had the 100. So. Or wait, no, he just got the 100. I was looking at the wrong gas. I was looking at Arcane's gas. I was like,
wait a minute, do I have lag? What?
I was looking at Arcane's gas. I was just sitting there staring at the first gas I saw. Anyway, but yeah, he got speed. Speed's on the way. It's a little bit defensive. Stargate's down, so I'd assume as soon as that's done, there's going to be an Oracle heading to old Antis' side of the map.
I like this the choice that he's making here to scout. He's got links coming up on sides of the map.
Yep.
Checking for proxies, I'd assume.
Due diligence. Just making sure there's nothing really crazy going on. And he did scout that one scouting adept that's going to come out across the map. Those never really do any damage other than a drone or two. Basically, just trying to check and see what's going on. He is going to scout that third is pretty early. Actually, no, the third was a decent timing. I don't want to say it was too early.
It was a little early. I think he had it at 18 supply.
Oh yeah, I mean it's completed now. It normally wouldn't be completed by now. I normally take mine versus Protoss at like 2:45 to 3 minutes. When I go after my third.
So something that was interesting. Out of the Stargate, he had a Phoenix queued and canceled it and went back to an Oracle. I guess the Overlord here was a little tempting, but he decided against trying to kill it.
Yeah.
But there is the second Phoenix. There's Phoenix trying to follow up.
And he is going to see that Oracle coming out of the with those couple lings that he had over there. He is going to see him. First, they're going to.
Oh, he's going to get a full surround on this adept up here in the middle line.
The Oracle turn around. I guess he's like expecting a drop maybe or something. But either way, the Oracle turned around.
Looks like he's going to play defense rather than trying to get super aggressive. Though he is going to snipe the probe. That would have been the pylon, which would have helped save this with the
And this
mothership
is
core.
buying him.
All the little things do have to
This
add
is
up.
buying him enough time to get spores up or queens out, whatever he needs to defend against the Phoenix and the Oracle, which he should have out by the time he gets over. I think he's got a queen on each base and a spore. Yep. So.
Looks like he's actually going into +1 melee as well, so I'm assuming we might get some sort of Hydraling Bane composition. Seems to be really popular against Protoss
I
right
love
now.
it. That's what I do. Hydraling Bane all day. Lair has started up, and I would say with that timing, that's exactly what he's going to do. It looks like this Oracle is going to come in and get denied immediately. So, which that's good. Everybody likes that.
Everybody likes it. There are 2 Oracles out. Still curious to see if he thinks he needs to play defensively or if he wants to hang back and try to get a few drones.
Yeah, StarSense said if he knows Antis, he's probably going to try to win with Lair Tech, Hydraling, Bane push. So.
I've been playing with Antis, I guess, for a little over a year now. Year and a half.
Yeah. Ooh, pull.
Oh.
Nice.
Okay, he's only going to get 2. But there's another one coming down in the Nat. He's going to react to that one as well.
He's only going to get 1 with that one. Nicely done, Antis. Good job.
Nice.
I like that stasis word play that Protoss does a lot of the time. Man, this is the 3rd Overlord for that Phoenix. That's got to be getting annoying.
Yeah, for sure.
Baneliness is down as well.
This is going to supply block as well.
So.
Oh, he transfused it. He's going to save it.
He's like, oh, these queens are going to die.
That's
not good.
That's dedication to killing Overlord.
And I mean, he got 2 queens and an Overlord there for like absolutely free, so that's a good thing. Looks like he's gonna go ahead and push some lings out on the map, try to maybe punish this 3rd, but there's more than enough here to shoo these away, especially with the Oracles and the Phoenix coming back. It's gonna help.
Gonna help indeed. A few Banes being morphed in down here at the ramp. See if he's gonna. Okay, he's gonna run and try to engage with the Zealots.
He's gonna pick off that sentry, which is very gas expensive.
Yeah.
Morphin in a couple Banelings. We'll have to see if those get any kind of hits. Nah, he's just gonna go ahead and pull them back. Probably. Yeah.
No need to bleed units really.
Yeah.
This is actually a pretty even game. Both these guys have the identical amount of workers.
100% agree. I would like to see Antis drone up just a little bit more, which it looks like he's going to. He's going to hit that 75 mark, which he really, kind of needs to be at. Bane speed has just started, and he's got Hydras in production. No upgrades on those Hydras yet, so after +2 melee finishes, I would go ahead and guess he's going to start his range upgrade. He does have muscular augments already done, so he's to the point now where he can go ahead and start producing his fighting units. He's hit that drone count and all that, so now he's going to start getting an army, and the Protoss is going to have to start defending here shortly.
Absolutely. Got a 76 drones is more than enough to be comfortable.
Yeah.
A few of these Banes in here, the Oracle's trying to pick off a few of the Banes, nearly cost its life for it, but these Adepts actually getting a little bit of damage done. 3 drones.
Yeah, 3 drones for 2 Adepts is not bad. It's more annoying than anything, and you got a couple more up here trying to do something. I don't believe they got
Absolutely fumbled. Absolutely fumbled. Looked like they were on move command rather than... And that's going to cost a little bit.
Yeah.
He actually doesn't even have glaives. He's just now starting his glaives.
That's not good. He probably, I don't know, maybe he forgot. Overlord speed is on the way, and Storm is about to finish, and that is kind of like, I want to say that's more or less an equalizer versus Zerg. It really does wonders against Banes and Lings. And Hydras are light units. They only have 90 health, and Storm does 75, so if you don't get out of it immediately, you got problems.
And that's kind of where the Banes come in as well. If you can get the Banes into the main army, more than likely you're going to snipe the High Templar, because they tend to gravitate towards the front, if I've noticed that.
Yeah, these couple Oracles in that Phoenix have really done work, and they're still running around the map, getting stuff done. He gets a tag off on, like, 90% of the army.
Yeah, more than enough. More than enough to know where Antis is going to be at most points in the game.
100%. That Revelation is like... It's crazy how the meta's changed with Oracles. Like, back in the day, Oracles were just like, go kill some workers and then you're good. You've done good with your
This one here, it's like, let's keep it around. You mean I can find out where my opponent's army's at mid-game? Holy shit, this is great.
Now the Revelation is what is important, and all that kind of other stuff matters. You know what I mean? So it really doesn't even matter if you get drones with your Oracles. And look, he's setting up the surround
Yeah.
early. Oh no.
I was about to say, you know, referencing the revelation of knowing where your opponent's at, he knew that Antis was moving in to try to hit this third. Already had his army moving towards that way. Force fields are good. Gonna keep some of the banelings out.
It's, and I mean, this is a big push from Zerg because he's producing 20 more lings and 3 more Hydras at home, and he's hitting the 4th base while he's down here tangoing with all these Ultralists and stuff. So this army here is more or less a throwaway. Get as much damage as you can, try to take out as many of them as you can, and he's going to send all these other Lings and Hydras to come up here, take out this 4th. The run-by makes it into the main. There's a big Warp In is going to go ahead and solve that problem, but...
Either way, it is still forcing the Protoss and Warp In Zealots. Zealots are a massive mineral dump, if I've ever seen it.
Yeah, they are. And he's actually floating a little bit as well. Supplies are evening up, but I would say Antis probably took the better of this. Most of the mortals are still alive, but he did do a fair bit of damage. He canceled the 4th. He's running around in the main there, so... I mean, I would say he did a decent job. That one cannon down there on the 3rd, if that wasn't there, I would have liked to see him do a run-by there. And that was pretty unprotected while he was fighting. 4th is immediately going to go back down. Banes and all that stuff being remade back at home. And Antis is just going to go ahead, max out again, and attack again is what I would think.
You know, one thing I would like to see out of Antis here, a little bit better creep spread. Creep spread seems to be lacking just a tad.
Yeah, I mean, he was dealing with a lot of multitasking there in the beginning, and there goes that run by to the 3rd, but he's going to go ahead and overcharge.
Force 2 overcharges out.
And that's good, and he's going to go ahead and warp in the wall and make sure that stays shut tight so nothing goes into the main, and he's going to completely dodge his overcharge on the way out. Nice. That was actually pretty cool. I like that. I enjoyed that. +2 range attack is on the way for the Zerg player. A couple of Prisms and quite a few Adepts getting warped in for Arcane. So I would say Arcane's probably going to get aggressive here shortly. And he's starting to push out on the map. And we'll have to see if Antis can defend it.
The big question is, does Antis see this coming? The Phoenixes actually did a pretty good job of shooing away most of these Overlords. So this one down here at the bottom side of the ramp is going to see it. But there are still Adepts up here at the top.
Shade,
not going to find too much damage.
He did split for it.
But okay, well, these Adepts are going to find some damage. 8, 11 drones. Oh my god.
15.
This is turning nasty very quickly. 17, 18, 19.
That's how you delete it. That's how you delete a mineral line, folks. And he's going to head right on into the natural and do the same damn thing. And he can't vacate all his forces away from that 4th, because then Arcane's just going to come into the 4th and kill that. And it looks like he is going to get back just in time. A really good storm there, though. And these charge lots are just going to be ready to do work. And the rest of the army has joined, so I think he holds here if he doesn't stay in the storm.
And to staying a little bit too long here in these storms, that's going to painfully decimate these Hydralisks.
It's just Immortals left now, so he is going to go ahead and push that back. One Templar does go down. He is morphing in Archons at the moment, and charge lots are going to join here soon. Those Archons going down immediately. That actually kind of hurts. 14 Lings on the way. And 3 Hydras. A little bit low on the money and a little bit low on the workers right now. So it's going to be kind of hard for him to resupply. There are 2 Zealots up here at the 5th base for him. Just hammering away. He's going to send a couple Lings up there to go ahead and take care of them if he can.
Yeah, it looks like he didn't quite allocate enough Lings to that. They're just going to kind of die for no reason.
Yeah.
Warp Prism going to get sniped. That's a nice pickup.
Yeah, right now at this... Yeah, but this base down here is going to go down as well.
Absolutely. He has no choice but to give this up.
There is no defense over here for the probes. He's going to have to warp in a couple more Zealots. He's going to pick off 3 or 4 of them and 3 or 4 of his own, but right now Antis is in trouble. He can't produce quite as much as Arcane can. He did get some of those drones back, but I mean, that's Archons, Immortals, and Charge Lots, and he's got plenty of Storm there too.
So we do see Banes up here at the top. He might try to get something nasty done with this in this mineral line. A +2 melee Baneling will one-shot a mineral line.
Yeah, it will. And... Oh, he just rolled right by him.
Oh, he missed. There's 3 he could have killed. But this push down here in between Antis and Nat and his 4th? I don't know what we're going to call that. That looks pretty painful.
Yeah, that's going to be pretty hard to hold. He's got a few Hydras and stuff here, but not a lot of Banelings and Zerglings to buffer for those Hydras, so This is a lot of Protoss, and this is going to be difficult. I like how he's pre-splitting and getting ready. He's got the boys pre-pulled because he knows he's going to need to. Feedbacks, take out those queens. He says, you will not transfuse today. He does dodge the storms a little bit better this time. So the storms didn't get quite as much done. But the Archons and Immortals are, I mean, they're tough. 10 more workers go down.
I think there just might be too much Protoss here. I think this Mortal might... Oh, okay. Mortal lives.
Yep.
And this is where it starts to get really painful. We're down 20 workers.
So Arcane's going to take it 2-0. And Kingslayer's next. So it's PvP.
PvP.
Yep. Man, Arcane's just doing work, dude.
Seems like he's pretty okay.
Yeah. A little more than pretty okay. He's kicking everybody's ass. Score properties. Stte is up 2-0. Kingslayer is next. It's his map pick. I know Kingslayer's not the biggest fan of PvP, but we'll have to see what he decides to do. I know the last time he played PvP, he went carriers, and he said he hated himself for doing it, but he did it anyway. Just because they're so good.
Hey, man, you do what you have to do to win sometimes.
I mean, you win some, you lose some, and if carriers get you a win, then they get you a win. I used carriers 2 games before I started casting. Off 2 base in PvP. Alright, so.
It's all the the frowny faces in the chat.
I know, right? Yeah, we're getting beat up pretty good here. Arcane's doing some super serial work. Profile, close, settings.
And a little bit better than anticipated, it would seem.
Yeah, well.
But it's okay. It's okay.
He's wrecking our boys, so.
Yeah, I've had other people messaging me saying that it looks like Discord is dying. And actually, mine came back.
Did it come back? Do you want to try to use it, or you want to try to die? You see if it's dead.
Let's go back to Discord.
Hello.
I joined the wrong one.
All good. Yeah, the sound quality is so much better in Discord.
So much better.
1,000 times better.
Okay, I need to leave that whisper. Thank you. What's the map? Vessel. Kingslayer.
Old Jamie Lannister playing for the Psionic Aftermath crew.
9 people in this party. So many.
Yeah, it's going to be the same deal where they all leave before.
Oh, I see. Okay. Others, they don't stay. Yeah.
He said we really want to watch you.
So Fatal Bunny's not playing today, is that right?
I think he said he's just casting.
Just Fatal and not declined. Wonder what's up with that.
I think it was just AK. I think it's Fatal and Divine. Because he's been in every game.
That would make sense.
Somebody's got some chips.
Oh, I bet that's loud too. I just realized that.
I hear chips.
It's sunflower seeds. Actually, my
Oh, those are good too.
snack of choice. I like them when I drive. Like I've been doing a lot of driving the past few days, and they keep me occupied.
Yeah, like I eat a lot when I drive. Like on my way to work, I'll stop at Hardee's, and then right before I get to the job, I'll pull into Wawa, grab a muffin. That's why I'm getting fat now. I don't smoke anymore, so I spend all my time eating.
Man, you know they always say the like when you get to college, you've got the freshman 15 or whatever. Mine turned more into like the freshman 25 because I realized I really like the taste of beer.
Oh yeah, beer's good. I'm a big time beer fan. What do you drink?
A little bit of everything, man. I think my favorite beer is probably it's a dark Texas beer. It's called Ziegenbach.
Ziegenbach? Never heard of it.
It's Sort of similar in taste to a Shiner Bock.
Okay. I've had that.
Have you ever had Shiner? I think Shiner's a Texas beer as well.
I have had that. That's in a lot of country songs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm from Redneckville, USA, so I do drink a little bit of Coors Light.
I'm a Coors man myself.
Yeah.
Well, that came out super hick.
That's what I was drinking last night, was Coors Light.
Drink a little bit of everything.
Yeah, me as well. At least maybe I won't be the only person called a redneck around here now. I didn't know you were from Texas, or I'd have been like pushing that already.
Yeah, I'm from Texas. I had to do some redneck ingenuity over the weekend. I had a tire blowout, and it actually busted up the exhaust on my truck pretty bad.
Oh, really?
And so I had to go to Walmart and get a hacksaw, get underneath my truck, and cut my exhaust pipe off.
I've been there. It's probably super loud now, right?
Yeah, it's pretty loud.
It's all good. Spawning in the top.
But at least it. Okay, not bad.
All good. Top left-hand corner, representing Psionic Aftermath. Hopefully, going to get us a point at some point, in the evening. It's our red. Oh, he's not Terran. Protoss player. It's Kingslayer. What the hell is wrong with me today?
And spawning down here in the bottom right-hand corner, going on a 2-kill streak, looking to make it a third. We have our blue Protoss player, Arcane.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
I guess that's teal. Teal, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, teal. I think teal. Cyan, however you're supposed to say it.
Yeah, cyan, I think it is.
I don't know. I don't read good. I don't know colors. I just know StarCraft.
What else is there to know?
Yeah. Apparently a lot, but I'm not gonna,
A little bit of hype in the chat for Kingslayer.
Everybody loves Kingslayer, man. Kingslayer's fun, but he'd probably be able to play a little better if he played a little bit less PUBG and played a little more StarCraft. But me and Kingslayer literally played PUBG all day today, all day.
Maybe he comes in to feel like a good StarCraft mood. We'll see.
Yeah, I know he stopped to warm up because I told him Tails was gonna play, and he's like, "Well, I'm not gonna warm up if Tails is playing." Because Tails is just going to beat my ass.
Tails is pretty good.
Tails is pretty good. I don't think we would have an answer for Tails today unless Guitar Cheese just randomly showed up like, "Hey guys, I'm here."
It's, "Hey, I'm here to save the day." Shows up wearing a cape and everything.
I actually wouldn't put it past Guitar Cheese to wear a cape.
I don't really know the guy. I think I've spoken to him once. So
I've spoken to him quite a few times. Alright, so far mirrored builds down to the second. Pretty much what you got with mirrored matchups, so.
Exactly, mirror matchup.
Yeah, both players going for the defensive stalkers as well. Good decision.
So I think the only difference we're going to see here is Kingslayer is going to offer a mothership core a little bit quicker.
Yeah, if he were to push out across the map, by the time he got across the map, Arcane would have his, because I'm pretty sure he's going to start his very shortly. He's not going to be too much behind on that. At least he should.
It's pretty risky to skip it. But it looks like that might be what he wants to do. Maybe in favor of trying to get an earlier expansion? I'm not sure.
Or an earlier worker lead. He is at 25 workers to 22, so that's really like the difference maker. Which I guess an early worker lead does translate to an earlier expansion. Looks like he's going to go ahead and try to walk out with his stalkers, see if there's anything weird going on. There's the mothership core. It is finished. Neither player looks to be checking for proxies at this current point in time, but it's 4 stalkers to 4 stalkers. Both expansions going down at about the same time.
This is about as mirror of ability as you're going to get.
Yeah,
the only deviation we're going to see here, we have 2 sentries coming.
Yeah.
I do see this pretty often in PvP, where you get the sentries out with a mothership core and try to trap the stalkers as they come up a ramp and overcharge. That's pretty good.
Oh yeah, I mean any loss in a mirror matchup is good, especially when like PvP, the units are so expensive. So if you lose a stalker or 2 and your opponent doesn't, like early game, that's a really big deal. So I don't think either player is looking to go out on the map and do anything at this current point in time. Man, Robo's way earlier for Arcane. He's probably going to get an Observer and then go right into grabbing a couple of Immortals if he can. And
that's probably exactly what he's going to do. Have either of these players like seen each other yet? I don't think so.
I don't think they need to. Protoss versus Protoss is kind of like TVT, where there's one or two standard openings. And that's really about it. So I guess they're both just assuming they're doing the same build and moving on with their lives.
And Stalkers is that's a pretty good safe bet. It's going to give you the chance to ward away any oracles that come in, things like that of the sort. Versus trying to open adepts.
Yeah, Stalkers is the
which I am surprised neither one of these guys. I'm surprised neither one of these guys opened up adepts.
Hashtag respect, bro.
Hashtag respect. Hopefully Kingslayer taking his opponent, a little bit serious, as he has sniped 2 of our guys so far.
Yeah, and it didn't look like it was even hard for him. So hopefully Kingslayer does have that in the back of his mind. I know he was watching the stream, so should be. Yeah, they're both doing the exact same thing. Gas is a little bit earlier on the natural for Arcane, and he's still got that 3 worker advantage, so I guess you could say he's like a tiny bit ahead. Whoa. Alright, yeah, still just 3 workers. I thought for a second he was just going to explode and Kingslayer wasn't going to make any. It's like, what?
So we have Blink on the way, so that's going to finish up quite a bit earlier than Kingslayer's.
Yeah,
but on the other side, Kingslayer has got the +1 on the way.
Yeah, and Blink started. So +1 is probably going to start for Arcane, and they're probably just like flip-flopping when they're choosing to get those. And he's chronoing both out. I don't know if Arcane's chronoing his. Yeah, he is. Okay, I was going to say Kingslayers might catch up a little bit if Arcane isn't chronoing on his side of the map. Both of them sending out Hallucinated Phoenix, get some scouting done, seeing what's going on. I think Arcane has a couple more. Nope, they both have 4 sentries. I thought Arcane got 2 more, and Kingslayer didn't get those.
This is about as mirror of a build as we're gonna get.
Yeah.
Everything is so similar.
Didn't get the +1 for Arcane yet, so that is a difference. And the robotics support bay is down for Arcane. I wonder if he's gonna get Colossus or if he's gonna get Disruptors. Hopefully Disruptors. I really like Disruptors.
I think we're gonna get Disruptors, man.
I really like Disruptors.
These Stalker Disruptor build is super fun to watch.
Yeah. Protoss really don't go for Colossus anymore PvP, do they?
I'm not too familiar in Protoss, but yeah, not really. I mostly see Disruptors. Disruptors are Storm.
Yeah, everybody wants to be Neeb.
I mean, unless you see like a high Zealot count, then that might be a good time to go for Colossus.
Yeah. So, I mean, Blink Stalker's probably just. I mean, they're really good against Disruptors too, because they can blink out of the way of the shots and blink on top and snipe them out. But yeah, he's gonna get that overseer, observer. Kind of cutting down on Arcane's vision a little bit, allowing him to move a little more freely around the map. But either way, both players can't push into each other right now and really take any kind of an engagement. And yeah, it's gonna be Disruptors. +2 attack for Kingslayer too.
Speaking of pushes, though, it looks like Kingslayer's going to be interested in push. Gonna bust these rocks down, might try to push in and kill it.
Yeah.
Arcane and more than enough in position.
Yeah, and he's ready for it. That Disruptor's just about to come out, so he's gonna have a Purification Nova on top of it, and he's got double the amount of Immortals that Kingslayer has, and yeah, Kingslayer is probably not going to have a good time if he pushes into this.
I think the biggest difference right now is that Kingslayer does have the +1. Mm-hmm. I don't know if that's going to make a big difference. I think if he wanted to engage and make a use out of it, right then would have been the time to do it. But Arcane's going to have his +1 finishing. And we have Templar Archives coming.
Yeah, it looks like he's going to go ahead and warp or shade into the natural while he pushes on the 3rd. I still don't think that... Oh, Disruptor.
Oh, that was a painful Nova.
Got a couple of them sentries. He was able to pick off one of those Immortals. Here comes another Nova, and that was a good one.
Oh,
it's time to back up, Kingslayer.
I think that was pretty painful. it seems like he was blinking just half a second too late. There are still adepts in the main,
Yeah,
though.
they're in the main and
Overcharges
the natural.
are-
Overcharges are going to take him out of the natural. He doesn't have anything in the main yet, so he is going to lose about 8, 9, 10. Yeah, there's 10.
11.
Well-
Yeah, that's a pretty okay pickup.
Yeah, I'll take that. That's 16 total. So
17.
18.
Oh, he's
20.
still pushing in on the.
Oh,
the
he's
third.
up there on the third.
Pushing
Okay.
the third.
Okay, so 24 workers going down.
25.
He's going to...
26.
The only thing that makes me sad here is he's kind of forcing Arcane to push. Like, he's taken out so many workers that Arcane has to push across the map at this point. And Kingslayer doesn't really have a lot of army to defend that.
Yeah, for sure.
32 total workers.
The only thing going through his mind right now is I've got to get damage,
Yep.
you know, and I think that's exactly what is going to get it.
Yeah, and that amount of damage that he's going to be capable of could end the game for Kingslayer. 76 army supply to 37. Kingslayer has a massive worker advantage, and like he's running these stalkers up to the top of the map to try and buy time. And it looks like he's going to go ahead and say, forget those, and head on in. Kingslayer doesn't really even have a lot of money to warp a lot in. Yeah, he does not have a lot
The
of
thing
army.
is, Arcane has disruptors, and Kingslayer does not.
Right, and most of
That's the
Kingslayer's army supply is in Arcane's base trying to do damage, and there's enough zealots to hold it off right now. And those rocks are going to go down. He's going to push up into the third, and there's just a few Immortals, Zealots, and an Archon up here. He's starting to warp in at home now, but if Kingslayer loses the third, man, 9 more workers go down for Arcane though.
I think here, if Kingslayer is able to hold without taking a ridiculous amount of damage, he's going to be in a very good spot.
Yeah, but he cannot.
I don't see him getting out of this without taking damage. You know,
Yeah, he knows. He
didn't even try to fight it.
Whew.
Arcane.
Arcane going for the all
Tearing it
kill,
up.
dude. Arcane going for the all kill. Let's check it out. Property. He's up 3-0, dude. We have one player left, and it's Psych.
Psych is he's our GM,
Yes.
right? Okay. If he can't get through Arcane, then we may be in a bad spot.
Yeah, it's called Lost. 4-0.
Yeah, dead.
It's
Okay,
called Gone.
that makes sense.
It's called Out of Here. It's called Destroyed. Arcane's just... Wow.
He's tearing it up today,
Yeah.
man.
Yep, he's... We need to make him off race or something, because we technically don't have an answer for him at this current point in time. God damn. Arcane, good unit.
Right?
It's fucking terrible. Woo.
A little earthquake saying, damn, I don't feel as bad now.
Yeah, definitely don't.
All
He
killed last
just beat
time.
Kingslayer.
Oh, man. Okay, Arcane asking for a little bit of a pause. Tell Arcane stop being so good.
Alright, so...
So how good is Psych? Is he pretty
Psych's
good?
pretty good. He's mid-GM. He is
Okay.
not bad.
105. That's not a bad place to be. Why you gotta all kill us like this, man? They brought
Yeah,
everybody.
They brought the big time in. And the players are technically supposed to get better. Yes, I love you too.
Well,
Well, if they get better,
we
I
saw how
really
that
don't
went.
even want to know what else they have. I kind of want to...
Is Arcane was their first player, wasn't he?
Yeah. Yeah. We don't
Oh,
have a
Lord.
point. We don't have nothing.
Well,
Oh, man, we are getting destroyed. It's been a long time since I've seen us lose like this. Like, we don't...
better tell Psych to get his bag because he's getting ready to carry.
Yeah. Yeah, right. He probably won't even respond.
Already got it. All right.
Hell yeah.
Let's do it, man. Let's do it.
And I'm pretty sure he was watching the stream too.
Stte has really good players, including some top Korean pros.
Yeah, I'm not going to say Arcane's a top Korean pro, but he is kicking our ass.
Oh, yeah? More than enough.
We'll have to see if Psych has an answer. This 5K Protoss is proving difficult to defeat.
Yeah, Protoss pretty good.
Arcane.
Protoss versus Protoss over. Excuse me. PvP overpowered. Let's see. So Sky is like versus Arcane.
So Terran versus Protoss. Man, I hope he beats Arcane and then the next player is Terran, so I get to see at least one TVT.
You actually like watching TVTs?
I love TVT, man. TVT is my favorite.
Bros.
Everybody gives me so much shit for it, but I love TVT.
I'm not gonna call you a sadistic bastard, but I'm gonna call you one.
Right.
TVT is so gross.
I love it, man. Marine tank, things dying, the aggression, the drops.
It's like these awkward standoffs half the time where there's a line of tanks versus a line of tanks.
I love it, man. I love TVT.
First one to move
I
dies.
considered playing Terran forever just so I could play TVT.
What happened? Why don't you play Terran?
Because I
What made you a Zerg player?
played Zerg since Brood War, man. Arcane ready.
Oh, okay. That's a pretty good reason.
Psych is ready. We're going. Everybody ready.
Looks like they only have one caster.
Yeah, it's a Fatal Bunny. I thought Divine was casting with it. Maybe Divine had to go. I'm not sure.
Oh, okay.
I am not sure. Odyssey LE. I do like this map, though. 100%.
I think I actually had this one
I
vetoed.
think the third's a little weird, but other than that, I like it. Spawning in the bottom right-hand corner. Odyssey LE. Brought his bag. Gonna need it. It is our orange Terran player. Syx's last hope. It's Psych.
And spawning up here in the top left-hand corner. Getting ready to try to make an all-kill. Hopefully not. But we have Arcane, our teal Protoss player.
I tried to do the caster thing and do the swirly zoom in instead of my regular zoom in on that one. I think I messed it up.
Man, I've done that before, and my camera got stuck.
Oh, I got stuck all the way zoomed in?
Like when I was twisting it, and it got stuck at an awkward angle, and I casted the entire match like that, and everybody was asking me what was wrong with it. I didn't figure out until later how to fix it,
Right.
but that did
It's
make for an
amazing how many
exciting
people notice
StarCraft
that
game.
and how quick they notice it. Your camera angle's jacked up, dude.
Man, it looks like a totally different game when you look at it from like the same camera angle.
Like it.
It's totally different.
Like if the camera angle's like too messed up, it'll actually make me feel sick to my stomach trying to watch it.
Yes. Okay, I thought that was just me, but it makes me nauseous.
Yep.
So I'm curious what this probe down here is going to do. Is this looks like a cheeky proxy probe.
It's like proxy probe. It's gold based probe.
Oh.
It's super early gold based probe. I'm gonna take advantage of the Terran player super early with a bomb ass economy probe.
So Psych is actually, he should get a good read on this. He sees that the cyber core is not there and that there is no expansion yet.
Yep.
So he's got to be thinking something. He's got to be thinking either there's some sort of proxy or maybe there's a hidden base.
I would say he's gonna look for it, especially since he doesn't see the natural there, and he just passed that probe with gold minerals in its mouth. So he knows. He's going right down there to check it out. He is well aware of it. Yep, bang. Found it.
Found you. On the other side, there's a little bit of a gas steal.
Yeah, man. Protoss needs gas.
And with Protoss being as gas heavy as it is, that's a pretty good pull. That's a pretty good play.
It's a very good play. It's very annoying when you mess with a Protoss's gas. I'm actually gonna start stealing Protoss's gas with a drone. Start doing that.
As a Zerg player, it always cracks me up when Protoss finds its way to my base and they're like, "Oh, I'm gonna steal your gas." I'm like, "Joke's on you! I don't need gas till 4 minutes anyway."
Yep, and I'll have Lings or a Queen or something take that out before then. Enjoy wasting your hunted. Or is it 75?
Yeah, exactly.
75.
75, yeah.
Yep, transferred down there. Warp gate is starting up. Yeah, Psych, you're going to need to answer that because he just transferred a shit ton of probes down to that gold.
He does have a Cyclone out. I'm not sure if the Cyclones are in anticipation of an Oracle, maybe?
I would like to see that Cyclone walk over to that gold. I think this is going to be a charge.
Start killing some
This is
probes.
going to be a charge lot. I think it's going to be a charge lot all in. Because that's really early for charge. And he's adding on gateways.
With the gold mineral supplying it, I think this you may very well be right.
It's going to be a charge lot all in, 100%. Wow, Arcane pulling out the cheesy stuff at the right time.
But now the question is going to be, does Psych realize what's going on?
I don't think he knows it's a charge lot all in. 6 gates getting added on.
7.
This is going to hit so hard. 8 gates.
Oh my god.
It's so hard, dude.
This is going to be pretty painful.
This is so hard.
Very well executed so far from what it looks like.
This is going to hit so hard.
Do you think this is just a like an Odyssey build?
It might.
Or do you think he would have done this anywhere else?
It might be. Like, the gold just makes it so much more powerful.
I don't think he could afford to do this without the gold.
No, he's going to send a lot of Marines over there to the gold and start sniping stuff out, but at this point, he can warp in 10 Zealots, and Charge is about to finish up, so he needs to kind of take out the space.
The Mothership Core is in the main. It's actually not down here. So there's nothing to defend this for Arcane.
Yeah, until the warping comes in.
Yeah, he's just gonna go ahead and abandon it.
Yeah, I mean.
Oh, there's the Zealots on the right hand side.
Yep.
They are getting ready to.
Oh, that's where it is. That's where the proxy is. And there's a whole bunch of them coming.
Okay, yeah, I was like, it says there's 8 gates in production, but I'm only see 7.
And that's what it is, proxy gate. And he's in on the production, dude.
7 SCVs have already died.
Psych, you got problems, dude.
Oh
and their
man.
Charge is about to reset, and man, they're so fast.
They're as fast. What are they? As fast as an unupgraded Ling?
17 workers go down. But if he does hold here, if he finds out a way to hold, I
think it's 15 workers to 39. I don't think there's an option to hold here.
I don't think there's an option to hold either. But if he found a way. Here, I mean, here comes the army, but
might get a few of the. No, okay. There's still Zealots wreaking havoc in the main.
Yeah, and they haven't really taken out. I mean, there's no minerals, so it really doesn't matter what happens to the production. It looks like he might hold for the moment.
It's always kind of awkward when you're locked out of your own base.
Okay, a lot of those Marines just went down. Now it's just Cyclones. He has started producing more Marines. The Mothership Core just joined up. And GG.
Arcane has all killed.
Yeah, not sure what to say, guys.
What a man.
I mean, apparently he's the dude. Apparently he's that guy.
Yep. I don't know if there's any way we can band-aid this. We just got our asses kicked.
Yeah. That's
we have nothing.
Yeah. Jagger, you're a little late. We got 4-0'd. We appreciate your support.
Painfully 4-0.
But it's best of 7.
Oh, it is, but okay. Do we want to say it's a best of 9?
Yeah. So, wrecked. Damn. All right, well, thanks for hanging out, everybody. Appreciate the couple follows we got. And, there's not going to be any more.
It was a fun one.
Yeah, it was fun. There's not going to be any more StarCraft for tonight. But yeah, this has been Gale and Clarity casting for you guys. One of you guys go ahead and link the social. It's already linked. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Make sure to follow Sonic Aftermath on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. We do this 4 or 5 times a week, and we enjoy it. So come hang out with us. All that stuff. Gale, I'm pretty sure you can find at twitch.tv/GaleForce.
Yeah, GaleForce _.
And me, you can find at ClaritySC2_ on Twitch or Clarity_SC2 on Twitter. Thank you for hanging out. And last minute follow out of Delirium989. Thank you very much.
Saying good cast, guys. I appreciate it.
This is our first time casting together, so it was a little bit lackluster. But let us get that caster chemistry going. I'm sure we can do a lot better than we did tonight. But
we'll figure it out.
We'll figure it out. Have a good night, guys. We're out.